You're right, Jerry, but it is sloppy out there, very sloppy conditions. Earlier we were here and they were doing the sidelines, redoing the sidelines, brought in some sand and relined the sidelines about the 25. You have Carlos Favors, E.L. Estes, and Chris Hancock. And for the Indians, you have Dwayne Dotson, Houston Burt, and John Hall. And Jerry, looks like Murray County has won the toss. And we come back after this timeout.
Cairo and Thompson are playing. Rome and Marist playing at Barron Stadium, and Marist has knocked off Rome on 3 occasions, or knocked them out of the tournament. Statesboro and Thomas County Central, Oconee County and Washington. You know, we've seen Washington, we saw them last year and a couple of years ago, played them in the rain. That should be a good ball game.
So back deep to, here's the kick. It's a line drive kick. It's going to be fielded by Dixon at the 9 to the 15, 20. Has a running room, 25, 30, 35 to the 38-yard line goes Ron Dixon before he was knocked down. They're going to say the 39. A good return by Dixon. He'll run the wing offense out of that broke the wishbone in motion. Here's Favors running to the right. He's going to be fumbled the ball, and they kicked it. Who's got it? And I believe Paulding County has it at the 45-yard line. Someone accidentally kicked it out of there, and Paulding County has it at the 45, and we've got helmets together, Dotson and Favors, but a 6-yard pickup nonetheless.
A big play by the Indians there.
They'll have wings, Estes and Carter. Beside Huff, in motion goes Estes. Here's Favors on the option, going to keep it, have the first down across the 50, down to the 47-yard line of Murray County. Postel in on the stop for the Indians, but a pickup of about 8 on the play.
Turn it upfield.
Paulding County, their first opportunity on offense. They have it at the Murray County 47. In motion is Carter. Here's Favors. Gives it to Huff, the fullback, and he gets 2 down to the 45, and that's it. Good job interior defense. I believe that was Burt, I believe. Wide, or Hofstra was split wide to the right side. Here's Favors. Going to give it to Huff, and he got a yard, and that's it. Looked like Pritchett in on the stop, only a yard, maybe a half yard, and that's about all he got. At this time, they'll run that wings. That's Carter and Estes, and Huff the fullback. Here's Favors on the option, going to keep it, pitch back to Huff, and he's going to be hit and knocked out of bounds. No, he stayed in bounds short of the first down to around the 42-yard line, ridden out of bounds by a host of Indians, a pickup of only 3, and they will punt the football.
Well, that time he ran the option, started to pitch, then started to run, then pitched late. And
waiting on the snap. Here's the snap. It's a low snap. Strickland gets his foot in the football. He gets a wobbly spiral, and it's going to angle for the sidelines, and is hit, and it rolls out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A good job by their guy down there knocking it back in the field of play at the 4. Down yet at, what is that, the 4-yard line? Let's call it the 4.
Be on the 5.
Yeah, let's call it the 5. Let's see now. 5-yard line. Indians will have it first down at the 5. Their own 5 after Paulding County on their first possession got 1 first down, and that was it. Fumbled the ball on the first play from scrimmage and fell on it for a 6-yard gain.
Starting Tony Cosby at the tight end instead of 3 wides.
In motion goes Vineyard. Here's Statham on the option. Gets to the 8-yard line before he is tripped up. That was Huff that tripped him up. Only a 3-yard pickup on a 2nd and 7 from the 8. Statham takes it. Going to keep it on the option. Has running room. Cuts it outside 15 to the 20, 25, 30. Joel Statham 35, 40, 45, 50, and he's brought down at the 46-yard line of Paulding County by Adam Carter, and a first down for the Indians.
Chris, what I talked about earlier, what we talked about during the day this morning, they're in there tight. If we can bust the fullback through or get the quarterback, Joel,
The Indians have it in Patriot territory. Here's Statham under center, takes it, gives it to Bijar right up the middle. Bijar to the 41 for a 5-yard pickup. Goes David Bijar, stopped on the play by Adam Ferguson.
Over there.
6:30 to go, first quarter. Indians at the Paulding County 41, 2nd down and 5. Wide out left and right. Joel right up to full. Bijar, he'll have close to the first down to the 36. Did he fumble the ball? I believe he did. But the Indians fell back on it, back at the 37, almost a costly mistake. So it'll bring up 3rd and 1 for the Indians.
Yeah, ran the counter. He squirted across at 30.
Wide out left to the right side. They'll run 2 tight ends. Here's Statham. Long count, going to take it. Give it, keep it. Has the first down to 40, 35, down to the 30, 29-yard line goes Joel Statham. And Statham picks up 7 on the play. And that's a first down for the Indians. 29-yard line of Paulding County. 5:20 to go, first quarter. Here's Statham. Takes it. Going to give it to Bijar, or Statham keeps it inside the 27, down to around the 26-yard line goes Joel. He had everybody food, including myself and the home crowd. They had Bijar stopped, but he didn't have the ball, but Statham out to the right side. Here's Statham going to keep it, going to be hit and brought down behind the line. Derek Jones came in from his defensive end, Jerry, and really had Statham by the foot.
His friends.
3rd down, a big 3rd down play for the Indians at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 8. Here's Statham going to take it. Pass down the middle, has Dotson incomplete. Murray wants a flag, no penalty marker down. In on the coverage was Adam Carter, but Murray County on 4th down will line up to go for a field goal. And like back here at Paulding County, a little delayed action there.
Wake up, Tom.
Be a 44-yard field goal for Fred Gould if he hits it. Here's Statham with the hold. The snap is down, the kick is on the way. It is line drive, and it's short and wide to the left. And Paulding County will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. And 1 to go. Now they go back into the wishbone. Favors under center. Takes it inside, handoff to Estes. Estes going to get to around the 23, and that's as far as he's going to go before a host of Indians on the play. Look like Knight, and also in there was Hales. So a pickup of only 3 for Estes on his first carry, and his 2nd down and 7. Almost 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And Estes out here to the left. Split backs now. Estes runs the options, going to get hit at the 27, and down he goes. On the option to the left side, Dotson in on the stop for the Indians. And also Scott, he picked up
a little bit more time to develop.
Hofstra split way wide to the left side. Favors on a 3rd down and 3 from the 27. Now he's finally changing plays. Here's Favors. In motion goes Estes. Favors on the option. Going to be hit at the line, and the ball is loose, and Paulding County falls back on it, back at the 22-yard line, and it's 4th down.
The ball popped loose. We could see it here. I was afraid the Indians wasn't going to see it.
So it's 4th down, and Strickland will do the punting back at the 22-yard line. Dotson back deep and around his own 40. Good snap from center. Here comes the kick. wobbly spiral. Dotson signaling fair catch. It hits, and it's going to be rolling to the 40 or 36-yard line of Murray County. Dotson signal. Indians with 67 yards of total offense. Here's Statham, takes it, gives it to Bijar up the middle, hit, stood up at the line, only a yard pickup. A good job defensively, looked like Huff stood him up right at the line of scrimmage. 52 seconds to go, first quarter. Two wideouts to the right side. Statham, long count, takes it. On the option, pitch back Feely. Feely cuts to the outside to the 40, takes on a tackler to the 45, goes R.J. Feely. A pickup of right at 7 yards, and it'll bring up a third and almost 2 for the Indians. Watson to the left, Pacheco to the right side. Third down, could be the last play, clock running, 3 seconds, 2. Statham gets it off, only option's going to spin, hit at the line and drop. Stopped on the play was number 44, that's Chris Hancock, and that's the end of the first quarter. So Statham will punt. Back deep is Carter. Good snap from center. Here comes the rush. Gets it off. Wobbly spiral going to hit at the 35. Roll dead at the 21-yard line of Paulding County. The ball is at the 22-yard line as Favors, the quarterback, comes up under center. First down. In motion goes Carter. Favors gives it to Huff, and Huff right up the middle, maybe the 25, before he is brought down and stopped in there for the Indians. Hewlett in on the stop. A 2-yard pickup, maybe 3 for Huff. Yes, 3-yard pickup for Huff.
Inside guys, your linebackers got to play it tough if they're in the middle.
Second down, 7 from the 25. In motion goes Carter. Favors going to pitch it to Carter. Carter running room. First down to the 38-yard line before he is ridden out of bounds by Beerline, and that's a first down for Paulding County. Adam Carter, his first carry, took the option, went from the 25 out to the 37, out to the left. Favors up under center, just underway, second quarter, no score. Here's Favors. In motion comes Estes. Favors fumbled the ball, and they fall on it again. Back at the 32-yard line, Carter falls on it. And Jerry, that's the third fumble, and they fell on all of them. They fall. So Favors comes up under center again. Second and 15 from the 32. In motion comes Estes. Favors going to keep it. Penalty marker down to the 40. Favors to the 44-yard line, but a penalty marker down, and that's going to be motion on Paulding County, and that will come back. It looked like the running back in motion turned in 20. Here's Favors. They break the wishbone on a second and 20. Takes it. Going to keep it, hemmed up, knocked down, maybe 2 yards on the play. Good job, and a penalty marker down. This could be against Paulding County. A late flag coming in. This could be a personal foul on Paulding County.
Face mask.
Is that what they're going to call? Yeah, face mask on Paulding County. I mean, on Murray County, rather. Neglects that. So it'll still be second down and 12. Down 12 yards to go from the 35. Here's Favors. Back in the pocket, looks, fires long, and it's going to be incomplete at the 40. Good coverage out there by Dwayne Dotson. Tried to hit Carter, who was flanked wide to the right side for Paulding County. They'll 2 to the right side. That's Estes and Hofstra. To the right side. Shotgun. Favors bobbles the snap. He's in trouble, and down he goes at the 30-yard line. And Chase Pritchett runs him down at the 30, a loss of 5.
Yeah, one made that play was James Knight rushing in from his nose tackle. He really got after the. Both teams here early have shown some offensive spurts, and then look kind of slow on offense at times.
So Strickland, the snap will come from the 30. Dotson back deep. He stands at his own 35. Good snap from center. Here comes the rush. Here's the kick. A nice high spiral. Dotson fair catching at the 36-yard line. And the Indians will have it first down at the, let's call it the 37-yard line.
Coming down might have been the wise thing to do, but I like it when he comes up, catches the ball, and saves us a lot of yards.
First and 10 Indians from their own 37. Bijar and Feedley, the running backs. In motion goes Vineyard behind Statham. Here's Statham. Going to keep it, hit at the line, and nothing. Stopped on the play by Clay Cook, who read it.
Be patient, stick to your game plan, look for something to break open.
Here's Statham on a 2nd and 10. Feely will split wide to the left. Here's Statham on the option. And he's going to be brought down in the backfield back at the 36-yard line by Chris Hancock. If Hancock doesn't make the tackle, Jerry, he's off to the races.
Yeah, that guy's coming from the backside, and he's got him around the ankle, and they've made several ankle tackles on Joel.
Vineyard wide to the left side. Here's Statham on a 3rd and 11. Pitch back Feely. Trying to go to the corner. Gets to the 40, and that's it. Estes brings him down at the 40. A pickup of 4 for R.J. Feely. And it's going to be 4th down for the Indians at the 40. And they'll put 27 for Paulding County, closing in on 6 minutes to go before halftime. And Paulding County jumped off sides when Murray County set. And it's going to be 4th down now and 2 yards to go. Well, let's see. It is 4th down and 2, Jerry. Do you try? In the first half, the score, Murray County nothing, Paulding County nothing. Back after this 30-second timeout. Indians here on 4th down and 3. Crowd on his feet. Statham. In motion goes Pritchett. Takes it, going to keep it, and has the first down at the 49. A first down for the Indians. A 5-yard pickup by Joel Statham. And, Jerry, that was a nice run, a nice read by Joel.
Just the old riverboat gambler Bill Napier. I'm sitting up here, my stomach just rolling. Him going for a 4th down thing this early in the game, and picked up a yard. Said, you know, they've been grabbing Joel around the ankles. That time they faked to the fullback, and then he keeps it around right in. Good blocking on that side.
First down at the 49 of Murray County. Indians driving. Here's Statham. Gives it to Bijar. To give it to Feely. Feely to the outside across the 45 down to around the 42-yard line. He picked up 9. Jerry, I thought Bijar had the ball, but a good pitch by Joel Statham to Feely, a 9-yard pickup. Here's Statham under center. In motion comes Dotson. Statham gets it to Bijar. Big hole, 35. Bijar takes on 2, breaks the tackle down to the 32-yard line. Goes David Bijar before Strickland was hanging on. And a pickup right at 10 for David Bijar.
Trap right up the middle, and he's getting by.
Driving, getting late here in the second quarter. Statham to Feely, has a hole, 35, 20, 15, 10, tripped up at the 10-yard line by Huff, who got him by the shoestring at the 10. A pickup of 22 yards by R.J. Feely, and it's another Indian first down.
He needs to get some on there because he was going in the end zone. It's inside the 10. I don't think they can get a first down.
No, it's first and goal just inside the 10 for the Indians. Pacheco wide to the left. Statham takes it, going to keep it, misses, makes one miss, but he's tackled at the 8-yard line. Carter coming up, gets him at the 8, a pickup of 2 by Joel Statham.
They're hanging up on some ankles and pulling some guys down.
Second and goal from the 8. 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. Here's Statham. Takes it, gives it to Feely, going to the right. He's hit at the line and brought down by Huff. A good play by Kyle Huff, who came in, read the play, and knocked Feely down.
And he had nothing else to do with it.
So it's wide out left and right. Statham, long count, takes it. Back to pass across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. John Hall wanted a penalty marker in the end zone and didn't get it. So to bring up 4th down, and now we'll see Fred Gould.
Penalty call.
This will be a 26-yard field goal attempt for Fred Gould. Snap is down. Here comes the kick. It's on the way, and it is good. 2:49 to go before halftime. Murray County gets on the board. Indians 3, Paulding County nothing. Here's the kickoff by Joel Statham, and it sails out of bounds, and Paulding County is going to make the Indians re-kick. Back at the 35. Here's the kick. A high kick. It's going to be Estes at the 15 to the 20, 25. Estes a hole, 30, 40, 45, 50. Estes could go all the way, 35, 30, 15, 10, 5, and he will go 85 yards. Goes E.L. Estes, and Paulding County, just like that, regains the lead at 6-3 on an 85-yard kickoff return by E.L. Estes, and kicking the extra point. Richard Klecka will try the extra point for Paulding County at 6-3. Paulding County with the lead. Snap is down. Here's the kick, and it is good. With 2:36 to go before halftime, Patriots back deep is Vineyard and Dotson standing at around the 20. 7-3, Paulding County with the lead on the kickoff return by Estes. Here's the kick. Line drive kick, and Dotson will field at the 14 to the 20. 25, tried to go outside. He's going to be hit it by Huff at the 26-yard line, and the Indians will take over there. 1st and 10. Let's call it, let's see, the 20s. They're marking it closer to the 27.
5, they wanted him to kick it again, and turned out good for Paulding.
Here's Statham from the 27. Takes it, going to keep it on the option, cuts inside, gets to the 30, and that's it. Carter grabbed him first, knocked him off balance, but Statham picks up 3 to the 30. It'll be 2nd down and 7, and 3 wideouts in the game. Dotson and Hall on the right side. Here's Statham on a 2nd and 7 from the 30. Takes it back to pass, looks under some pressure. He fires long, and it's going to be almost intercepted by Huff. Tried to hit Pacheco at the 47, but Statham was under some pressure. It's 3rd down now and 7 from the 30 with 2:10 to go before halftime. Shotgun formation. Statham, penalty marker down, and a movement by the Indians. Pass is intercepted, but it's movement by the Indians. False start before the snap. Someone trying to get a little head start, and it's going to be 5-yard penalty. So it's back to 3rd and 12 now for the Indians. Vineyard, or Dotson to the left side, Vineyard to the right. Shotgun, Statham back to pass looking. Here comes pressure across the middle. Has a man, and it's Pritchett. He's hit upended at the 30. And it's 4th down now and 7, only a 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, drug the tight end across the middle, and the corner over here read it pretty well, came back and able to get 5 yards.
Back to punt. Paulding County will send 8. Now they'll creep 9 on the line. Now he'll back off. Good snap. Statham gets his foot in the football. A good kick. Carter back to his 33. Takes it for a fair catch at the 32 rather. And Paulding County will have it there. 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Carter. Hofstra will come out with it. Favors under center. Huff the fullback. Estes on the wing to the right. Here's Favors. Going to keep it. He hit at the line and nothing. No gain by Estes. In on the stop for the Indians is Hales.
The Indians have had 2 good drives, and they've had a couple of drives that really ended up having to punt fairly early.
2nd and 10. Favors gives it to Huff, and he fumbled the ball, and the Indians have it. Yes, Murray has the ball at the 38-yard line. They haven't given a signal yet, and they're shaking their head. Did fumble at the 38, and the Indians have it.
Might have to step it up, give them some protection.
So it's 1st down at the 38-yard line of Paulding County on the fumble. But it's late here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Statham under center. Takes it. Fakes. Back to pass looking. Fires out to Vineyard. He incomplete at the 15-yard line. Tipped off his hands. Estes came up, and Vineyard almost made a circus catch. So the Indians 19 seconds with 1 timeout left, and they're at the Paulding County 38-yard line. Statham takes it. Back to pass, rolls to his right, fires. He has a man. It is caught. Pacheco at the 20. He's going to be knocked down at the 20-yard line. Indians will use their final timeout, it looks like. Zone, it'll have to be quick. Or do you kick a field goal?
He'll be reaching for one 47-yard field goal somewhere.
Can get some time.
Yeah, he's got to get some time. He's really been rushed. And
of the half.
Feely lined up the slot there. Keep your eye on him on the
So Statham will go from the shotgun. Here's the snap. He's back to pass looking, fires, has a man. It is intercepted at the 5, to the 20, 25, 30, 35, to the 40, 45, 50, and he's knocked down at the 48, and that's the end of the first half with the score. Paulding County, a penalty marker down, a penalty marker down back at the 26-yard line. Penalty marker down back at the 26-yard line. That's going to be the end of the half. I believe that's on the return. And that is the end of the first half. The score, Paulding County 7 and Murray County 3. Back after this timeout.
Pick up the block and we can crack a few more of those long runs.
Kicking off will be Richard Klecka. For Paulding County, back deep, Dotson and Vineyard. Here's the kick. It's going to be Dotson at the 14, to the 20, cuts it out 25, has running room and tripped up again at the 30 by an arm, and that was Randall Miller just stuck an arm out there and tripped up Dotson. That song again. Wide out Vineyard and Pacheco, the ball at the 30. I heard enough of that Saturday night. And here's Statham. Back to pass looking, rolling to his right, has a man, almost intercepted at the 35. It was tipped once at the line by Chappell, and then Carter almost had to carry him incomplete. Indians fortunate there, that was not picked off. An 85-yard kickoff return. In motion goes Vineyard. Handoff to Bijar, he's hit at the line. He's going to get to the 32, and that's it. Nothing up the middle. Jerry for the Indians. Pacheco will go wide to the left, Dotson to the right. Now Statham will say something to the tight end. Here on a 3rd and 8. Back to pass looking, penalty marker down. Still down, he throws, and it is caught at the 40, but it's going to be brought back because movement in the backfield. I believe it was that Bijar tried to get a early start, and he's going to be flagged for motion. Or might have been Herndon.
Yeah, caught him leaning there.
It's going to be 2 fouls. It's going to be the ineligible receiver downfield, and then
illegal shift.
Illegal shift, and it's 50 to go, 3rd quarter. 3rd and 15 from the 25. Indians. Statham back to pass looking. Plenty of time this time. He's going to run with it, and he's not going to get much, out to the 30, and that's it. Coming in late with a hit, Tony Smith. Only a 5-yard pickup, and it's going to be 4th down by Statham. Where did that come from?
Left guard really had a good block on the tackle. Now we're punting.
Good snap from center. Here's the kick. Good kick by Statham. Carter's going to let it hit and go out of bounds at the 30. Well, where's he going? The officials, now he's coming back up. How can he see it that far? At the
hey, you got this.
Jerry, this is the old, need a turnover right here. 1st down and 10 for Paulding County. Now they go to the wishbone set. In motion's the big tight end. He'll flop from left to right. Here's Favors, gives it off to Estes, hit at the line, and that's it. No more. Nothing in there. Bird in on the stop, or Hewlett rather, in on the stop for the Indians, and no gain for Estes. Hopdrup here to the right side. Wishbone formation again, 2nd down and 9. From the 35, here's Favors going to keep it. He's going to be hit and brought down behind the line. Maybe a yard loss.
Yeah, they're reading that option, and now that wishbone.
Here's 3rd and 9, and tight end a move from left to right. Here's Favors. Takes the snap, gives it to Estes, right up the middle, nothing, 2-yard pickup, and that's it. Estes only 2 yards. And it's 4th down. Well, punting. Back deep, it's Dotson standing at his 30. The snap will come from the 37 of Paulding County. Indians going to rush. Looks like around 6. Here's the snap. It's a good one. Here's the kick. It's off the side of his foot. It's going to hit at the 43 and roll out of bounds at the 37-yard line. The Indians will have it decent field position at the 37, Jerry. And Murray County on that first series in the second half did move
to the run.
Bijard the fullback, Feely the tailback, Pacheco wide to the left. In motion goes Vineyard. Here's Statham. The Bijard big hole to the 44-yard line goes David Bijard. Pick up a 7. Carter from his safety position had to stop him, but Bijard picks up.
That here on this next play.
Under center, looking over a 6-man front. Statham pitch back to Feely, trying to go to the outside. He's knocked down. Coming in from his in position, and a penalty marker down. That one, I don't know what that one's all about, but marker's down. Feely lost about 8 on the play, and it's going to be a dead ball. Personal foul on the Indians. To the Indians' 23-yard line.
Oh, about the time he caught him, and then you don't need a penalty like that, unsportsmanlike. Now you're really backed up, back to your own, 23-yard line.
3rd and 25 yards to go for the Indians. 2 wideouts to the left. Statham on the option, or gives it to Bijard up the middle. He gets out to around the 26. Only a pickup, about 3 on the play. Here's the snap. It's a good snap. Here comes the rush, and they almost block it, and they knock Statham down, and they say no roughing the kicker. It hits at the 50, rolls to the 47, and the Murray County coaching staff is upset, and they did not call a flag, and at the 46-yard line, Paulding County will have it.
Well, they've been getting close on the last 3 or 4 punts. Been watching them. And that time, Joel came.
County, 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. They lead it 7-3. Here's Favors under center, Wishbone. 6-man front by the Indians. Favors going to pitch back to Carter. He's hemmed in, and down he goes back at the 40-yard line. That was Hewlett in on the stop, and it'll be 2nd down and 16 yards to go, a loss of 6.
Both defensive line of scrimmage on the defensive lead, though.
7-3, Paulding County with the lead. Here's Favors on a 2nd and 16. Go to a new quarterback in the game. That's number 13, Philip Munoz. And he picked up about 2. Moving here in the 3rd quarter, Paulding County leading 7-3. Haven't done much offensively, but they lead. Here's Favors on the option. Pitch back to Estes. Has running room 50. Estes 45. First down to the 37-yard line. And that's a first down for Paulding County. Estes, their best running back, really hurt them on that one.
Yeah, that time they pulled it out of the...
First down at the 36. Closing in on 4 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Favors under center. Takes it. Pitch back Estes to the right. He's hit in the backfield and dropped by Bradley Scott.
Bradley Scott again came up, took on the blocker, fought the blocker off, slid off of him. Probably not hard to do, as wet as it is down there.
Side of the field. And if you're Murray County, that's where you want to have Estes running. Here's Favors under center. Getting late here in the 3rd quarter. 7-3, Paulding County with the lead. Favors hands off to Carter, trying the left side. He dives across the 35 to around the 33. Goes Adam Carter, and he picked up only about 3-4 yards on the play, or maybe 3. Joseph says 2, so we'll go with Joseph. Ball's at the 34-yard line.
Or the wide side of the field. The Indians stopped that.
So it's 3rd down and 7. Favors up under center. Indians need a stop here. And movement by the offensive line.
That's big.
That was huge right there. Nathan Bennett, the senior, Paulding County. Here's Favors. Under center on a 3rd and 12. Long count. He takes it. Going to give it to fumble the ball. Indians have it. Indians have it at the 37-yard line. That was Dwayne Dotson on the recovery. If he picks it up cleanly, it's a touchdown.
Well, give us a sign, Mr. Ref.
What are they saying? They're saying a fumble. What they're saying? No, they're giving the ball back to Paulding County.
I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that.
That is unbelievable.
Dotson come out of the pile with the ball, running with it.
And even the Paulding County players thought he had to fumble. Unbelievable. And they give Carter, they're going to punt the ball. That was third down. That would have been huge. Here's fourth down and 11. Here's the snap. It's a good one. Here's the kick. Angling for the corner, and it's going to go. The official bobbled it, and it goes out of bounds. Around, should be at around the 10-yard line. Let's see, the 6-yard line. 38-yard line. Instead, they have it at the 6.
Well, we just need a 94-yard drive right here.
Well, we can't say anything bad about the officials. You signed the agreement, so I can say something. That was terrible. So it's 1st and 10. Indians at the 6-yard line late in the third quarter. 1:14 to go. Indians have the ball. Statham on the option, has room to the 10, and he falls forward to around the 11-yard line. A 5-yard pickup by Statham. Carter in on the stop.
And lean forward to get the first down. Late now in the third quarter. 43 seconds, clock running.
Statham on a 2nd and 4. Takes it, gives it to Feely, trying the right side, breaks outside, and he's going to be dropped at around the 15-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and looks like about 1, maybe 2 for the Indians.
Hasn't worked out so good 3 times.
3 seconds, 2, 1, and they do not get the snap off in time, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Paulding County 7, Murray County 3, back after the 60-second timeout. Yeah. Any other chance? They were off the field. They were off the field, and the referee called them back. Said, it's your ball. Never said that was, Yeah. Oh, well. 3rd down and 2.
Maybe they're leaving out right here.
Yeah. Ball from the 15-yard line as we start the fourth quarter. 3rd and 2. Here's Statham. Takes it. Gives it to Bijar up the middle. Nothing. It'll be 4th down and 2. Right up the middle. The Indians look like they're going for it. Here on 4th down, let's see the long count by Statham. And they're not. And a penalty marker, and that's a delay of game. So it's 4th down for the Indians.
With 6 penalties, 40 yards. Paulding County only 3 with 15 yards.
9.
They may even bring the band in on this one.
But Statham will do the punting. Good snap. Here comes the rush. Here's the kick. It's a wobbly spiral. Carter's going to field at the 47. Comes to the outside. Has a wall set up to the 40. Cuts it to the 30, to the 25. Carter is going to be brought down at the 17-yard line of Murray County. And again, Jerry, special teams big for so it's 1st down.
There, you cannot let them have more than a field goal here.
Here's Favors under center from the 17. Takes it on the option. Pitch back to Estes. Cuts to the outside. Gets to the 10 before he is knocked out of bounds. At the 11, though, at the 11, Paulding County leading 7-3. Here's Favors. Takes it. Gives it to Huff. Huff driving to the 5. And he'll be close to a first. He should have the first down, and it is a first down for the Patriots. Scott in on the stop at the 5-yard line. It's 1st and
winning that battle at the line of scrimmage, moving the ball down.
Need to hold him to a field goal, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. Favors takes it, gives it to the big fullback. He's inside the 3, down to almost a goal line. He's going to be shy right at the goal line before he has stood up. That was Chris Hancock, the big fullback, and he picked up it off the field. Here's Favors under center. On a 2nd and goal from the 1. Takes it, quarterback sneak. He drives. Did he get in? Yes, they say he did. It's a touchdown for Paulding County. Favors a 1-yard sneak. And it's 13-3. Paulding County with the lead. Down to it was 30-yard. Moved it down to the 17. Here's this kick. It is on the way, and it's good. 9:28 to go in the game. Paulding.
Later, the 1-yard run by Carlos Favor. PAT good. Indians down 14-3 with 9:28 to go.
Klecka will kick it off for the Patriots. Here's the kick. Here's Dotson at the 13 to 15-20. Cuts it outside. Has running room. 35-40. Still on his feet to the 47-yard line. Goes to Wayne Dotson. Well, they're going to say he stepped out at the 45-yard line, and it's 1st down and 10. Indians at the 45, but they're going to have to move the football, Jerry. 9:21 to go in the game. Here's Statham under center. Takes it back to pass. Has some time. Fires. Has a man in and out of the hands of Pacheco at the 45-yard line of Paulding County, and it's incomplete. Had him open. Threw a little bit high and behind side. Here's Statham on the 2nd and 10 from the 45. On the option, pitch back Feely. Has running room 50. Cuts it outside to the 49-yard line goes Feely. And an arm tackle by Chappell. A 6-yard pickup by R.J. Feely. Jerry, if he had it do over again, he stays on the inside.
Yeah.
Down and 4. The Indians need a 1st down. 8:40 to go in the game. Paulding County leading 14-3 despite just only 76 yards of total offense. Statham rolling to his left, looks, has a man. It is over the head of Hall and incomplete. And at the 40, putting the pressure on Statham was Brendan Wheeling.
Here, 4th and 5.
So here's Statham, 3 wideouts in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, looks, across the middle, has a man. It's caught. John Hall at the 40. John Hall knocked down, and he slow to get up at the 37-yard line. He was knocked to the ground by Josh Burton. It's a 1st down at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 Indians from the 37. 8:08 to go in the game. Here's Statham back to pass, looking under some pressure, fires out in the flats. It is caught by Vineyard, and he's knocked out of bounds. Should be a flag down, and they're not going to call it. He was close to the sidelines, Jerry.
Well, they marked it back up. They gave him the
29. Team need points. Here's Statham. Going to keep it option. Cuts outside, back inside, and he'll get to the 25. He'll have the 1st down for the Indians. A 4-yard pickup by Joel Statham. Trying to get back in it.
Sense of urgency real big now for the Indians.
1st down now at the 25. Here's Statham, back to pass, a slant pass, intercepted by Huff. He could go all the way, 40 to the 45, Huff to the 50, down to the 43-yard line, intercepted by Kyle Huff. Pacheco in on the stop, and Paulding. I don't think Joel saw Huff in coverage.
Yeah, Huff dropped it at linebacker. He tried to hit a man running a slant in, and it's going to be a clip. So one small, pop the ball loose, pick up a fumble.
Do something.
Got to find something good. It's got to happen in Murray County.
Wishbone backfield. Here's Favors. Takes it, going to keep it, turn it inside, going to be hit at the 28, and that's as far as he's going to get. He cut inside like Beerline in on the stop. Favors getting up limping. Pickup of 3 by Carlos Favors out. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Indians down 14-3, and they need a stop. Here's Favors on a 2nd and 7. On the option, pitch back to Estes, trying the corner. He's going to be hemmed in and knocked down, maybe a yard on the pickup. Good job defensively on that corner by the Indians.
You had one guy in breaking across, just kind of reaching out.
It's a 1st down here, and I think Paulding County they could smell victory. So it's 3rd down and 6. Big play. Here's Favors. Takes the snap. Going to give it to Huff, and he got a yard, and that's it. The penalty marker comes flying down, and I believe it's going to be a personal foul on the Indians, and I believe it was Postel hit Favors after the play. And then Indian player hits the quarterback after the play, and that's 15 yards, Jerry, and you don't like to see that.
Well, that's just not playing. Then you give him a first down by a late hit. And that's just not playing smart.
1st and 10 for Paulding County at the 46-yard line. 5:25 and the clock moving. That one hurt. That penalty hurt. Here's Paulding County's Favors. Going to give it to Huff, and Huff gets across the 50 down to around the 49, and that's it. Now they have to separate Chase Pritchett and a tackle. And pick up a 5 on the play. So ball's at the 49-yard line.
Clock running. You know, they're out there scrapping around, having to be broken up while they're doing all that. The clock's running.
4:43 and clock moving. Carter comes in. Hancock will come out for Paulding County. They get the play from the sidelines. On a 2nd down and 5 from the 49 with closing in on 4.5 minutes to go. Paulding County 14-3. Here's Favors. Takes it, gives it to Estes. Hit at the line and drop backwards. Jerry has who's that? Knight in on the stop. No gain by Estes. County with the lead. Back after this 30-second timeout. I've never seen him that mad before, have you?
No.
Thanks, Stephen. 14-14 now. Sequoia and Dalton lining up to kick a field goal with a couple of minutes left in the game. From the 10, 4:08 to go in the game, and he was, Jerry, I've never seen him that mad before. And
I've known Coach Napier for over 20 years, Terry, and I've never seen him that
on, and he really, really blasted him. They're going to add, I think, 5 more seconds back on the clock. See what they're going to do. They're going
to put 7 seconds back on the clock.
So it'll bring up, this is it right here, Jerry, a first down and the game's over with.
Indians down by 11. They need the ball. They need it fast.
3rd down. Here's Favors under center. Takes it, going to run the option, hit at the line and dropped. Good play by Knight at the 48-yard line, and it's 4th down. Indians use a timeout, and they're going to advance any further.
Well, that's why they've played all year. You look at the scores, they're closer there.
With 4:06 to go. Well, they'll be talking about this one for a long time. Questionable call, the non-fumble that was a fumble, and the Paulding County offense went off the field and had to be called back. Here's the snap. Here comes the rush. They almost get it. Pacheco back at the 20. He'll field it, and that'll be dead at the 19-yard line. They almost got it, and Bradley Scott's down on the field for the Indians. Scott and be back right after this 30-second timeout. Special teams play has really hurt the Indians tonight.
Have just been, this game loved us.
Statham brings them up. Vineyard comes in motion behind Statham. Joel on the option, going to keep it, and he can't get away. Down to the 22-yard, up to the 22. Stopped by Daniel Ballard on the stop, and a good play by Ballard. He wasn't. And clock running, 3:35 to go, 14-3 Paulding County. Here's Statham, back to pass, looking, fires out in the flats, has a man Pacheco at the 31, and he has the first down. And a penalty marker comes down. Let's see what this is all about.
Up here, what it's going to be, you're going to have an illegal man downfield, ineligible receiver downfield, and that's what it is. I saw it too, and I was hoping we might. I was hoping I was the only one that saw it.
5 yards. It'll be second down and 12 now. The clock running, 3:20 to go in the game. Second down and 12 from the 17. Statham back to pass, or on the opposite, gives it to Bijar, trying to run the middle, breaks a tackle at the 25, out to the 30, has the first down. To the 35-yard line goes David Bijar, 18 yards by Bijar, his longest run of the night. And the clock stops, and it's at the ball at the 35-yard line. Indians have the first down with 3:07 to go. Indians down 14-3.
Here they need to score in the next 2 or 3 plays so they have a little time left on the clock.
Still have 1 timeout left. Statham. Pitch back Feely, trying the left side, runs into his own player, and he's dropped. Number 22 comes flying through there, and as Tony Smith made Feely
down.
So here's Statham with 2:29 to go. Back to pass, has some time, looking, firing, has a man. It's Pacheco at the 50. First down to the 48-yard line goes Pacheco. A 18-yard pickup by Pacheco. Let's say 20.
Well, let's say I wish he'd have hung a left and got out of bounds.
Well, it's 2:20 to go. First down, the ball at the 48-yard line of Paulding County. Now the clock will start. Statham. Back to pass, looks, under some pressure, out in the flats, has a man, it's Vineyard. He steps out of bounds at the 39. Nice pickup of 8 yards, almost 9 on the play goes Vineyard.
On the shoulder, now we've got an official's timeout. Vineyard goes out, they're going to bring in
Miranda.
You tell he hadn't played much.
Yeah, he's the only one with the clean jersey. 2:09 to go. Second down and 2 now for the Indians. Just inside the 40 of Paulding County. Statham rolls to his left, looks, has some time, fires, and intercepted. Intercepted at the 40 to the 50 to 45. He might go, and he's going to be still on his feet, and he's knocked out of bounds. You can call the ball game.
Yeah, 157, he tried to hit Miranda, breaking to the outside.
First down, wishbone formation. Here's a handoff to Estes up the middle. Estes will take a tackler down to the 29. A 6-yard pickup by Estes. Herndon in on the stop. 5 now for Paulding County. 14-3 the score. Here's Favors. And movement looks like might be on Paulding County. Like the tackle jumped a little soon, Jerry. And that was number 63. Or 9. Second and 9. .146 to go.
Here, I'm just looking at the Murray County football team.
And now a whistle, and officials are discussing something here. 1:33 to go. Looks like they're going to add some more. Now they're still discussing something with the head coach, Paulding County, Lynn Rowe. The 34 with 1:46 to go. Paulding County leading 14-3. They will play the winner of Chris County and Westlake. A miracle would have to happen here for the Indians to win this one. Here's Favors under center. Takes it, gives it off to Estes to the right side. He's hit, still on his feet, and he gets down to around the 29-yard line before he is knocked down by Postel. And 1:10 to go in the game. Here's Favors looking over the defense. Takes it, gives it to Estes, trying the right side. He's hit, and maybe 3 on the play. Herndon in on the stop. It'll bring up 4th, and a penalty marker goes down. Another one goes flying down.
Chase Pritchett getting over there after Huff for some reason. They're pointing to Pritchett. He just made a beeline over to Huff, and you know that the other would have been 4th down,
and a penalty marker on the Indians.
Now they'll mark off half the distance of the goal from the 26, so it'll be 1st and 10 at around the 13.
So unsportsmanlike conduct. The Indians losing. I don't know, Jerry. They just not playing very smart here in this. So 1st and 10, and looks like they'll be going into the old
victory formation.
38 clock running. Here's Favors, takes the snap, and he'll take a knee. And that should do it. 30 seconds. They might not even have to run another play. And that's 6, 4, 3, 2, and that's it. Paulding County will win it 14-3, the final score. Paulding County 14, Murray County 3. Back after this timeout. Take us about what do you think, Jerry?